Hey everyone, so in our last video we did configuration for single area OSPF routing. For this one we're going to do multi-area. So like I was stating in the previous one, we did single area, so all 5 of these routers had these networks, these subnets in area 0. Now for this one we want to separate the subnets into 2 different areas. So we'll have area 0 over here with the R3 and R4 routers, and area 1 over here with the R1 router. Our R2 and R5 routers will be something called area border routers, which are just simply routers that lay in between 2 separate areas. They'll delegate the routes on both sides. So let's get started on R1. So in the previous video we just used the 10.0.0.0 network with the /8 mask to advertise for all of these subnets. The /8 mask covers all of them. For this one, we're going to want to change that up a bit, but for R1, we're going to keep that /8 mask. We're just going to move the network into area 1. And on the loopback interfaces as well, as you can see right here, this is one of the loopback interfaces. We use the 192.168.0.0 network with the /24 mask. We're just going to move that into area 1 on R1 as well. So let's go into global config. Router OSPF1, that was the process ID we used for the last single area configuration. So to just move the network over, you type the same network ID, same subnet mask, well, wildcard mask for this particular one, and then just move it to a different area, area 1. Alright, so as you can see, the adjacency went down with the other routers because they were advertising that network in area 0. So like, what's going on? We'll fix that in a second. And then we want to do one for the loopback network as well. 0.0.0.255. That's /24 mask in wildcard. So we'll throw that into area 1 as well. As you can see, it changed the area from 0 to area 1. We're gonna get out of here, do a copy, run start, and reload the router. Okay, so R1 should be all set. Now for the area border routers, it's going to be a little different. We don't want that /8 mask because we are going to separate, like I said, these into 2 different areas. So the /8 mask would just throw all these into one area, and it can't be in both areas at the same time. We got to separate that out. So what we're going to do is the directly connected subnets, we're going to advertise in the OSPF network, but we're going to get rid of that /8 mask for the 10.0.0.0 network that was initially configured on these. So we'll hop into global config, router OSPF1, no network, and this is to remove the network advertisement. 0.255.255.255 area is 0. We'll get rid of that. Neighbor adjacencies down. So let's fix that by advertising these 2 directly connected routes on each of these interfaces. So we'll put the 10.0.0.0/24 into area 1, and then the 10.1.0.0/24 into area 0. So let's do that. 10.1.0.0. And as you can see with this, it did a full adjacency now with fast Ethernet 00 over here on area 1. So it agreed on the routes for this area, and now it just did that for fast Ethernet 01 on this side. So for area 0 as well. Looks like we're good there. So we'll exit out of that, and then we'll do the same thing for R5. So we'll hop over here, enter global config again, if I can get my fingers on the right keys. Router OSPF, still can't. Okay, and then the network well, we want to get rid of that /8 network. So no network 10.0.0.0 255 255. Get rid of that advertisements. Okay, and then we want to advertise these directly connected subnets on each side of the router. So we'll start with the 10.0.3.0/24 and put that in area 1. And then the 10.1.3.0/24 in area 0. Okay, so it looks like the adjacencies were formed. Let's actually check that. So we can check adjacencies with the show IP OSPF neighbors command. Well, neighbor. And yeah, right here, it's got the full state for router 4. This is our loopback interface for router 4, and then this is our loopback interface for router 1. So it's formed adjacencies on both sides, and we should be good there. Alright, so just to show how these routes show up now in a routing table, these will show up as inter-area routes. While the routes out into area 0 will show as inter-area routes to router 1 and area 1. I'll show that right now. Okay, let's expand this out a little bit so we can read this better. Gotta go a little more. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, we got a bunch of these inter-area routes. Loopback interfaces as well. These are all the loopback interfaces for area 0. We still got our network out to the internet and the default route as well. So we look good there, but we also don't want to be advertising every single subnet in that other area. So what we want to do is we want to actually use a range that we can specify for each area and add that configuration onto our area border routers. So we can do that by going to the area border routers, obviously, and then what we want to do is we want to go back into the router configuration for OSPF, and we enter area and then the number area that you want to specify range for. So we'll do area 1 first. So area 1 range, and then all of these subnets in this area, if you know anything about variable length subnet masking, /16 mask, or just subnetting in general, so /16 mask will cover all of these subnets in this specific area. So we're going to do that range. So we got a 10.0.0.0 and then 255.255, that's /16 mask. So we configured that for area 1. Now we want to specify the area 0 range. So all of these can be specified with a /16 mask using the 10.1.0.0 network. So we're going to do that. All right, there's our dotted decimal /16, and that's configured on that router. So let's just do a copy, run start, and then we'll do the same thing for R5. All right, global config, router OSPF 1, and then area 0 range 10.1.0.0, 255, and then our area 1 range. All right, so we now created the summary routes for our inter-area advertisements, and let's go back to R1 to see exactly what kind of changes that makes to our routing table. So there you go. As you can see, Our entire area 0 is advertised here in a summary route with the 10.1.0.0/24 through there. So we're not advertising all of those subnets on there, which is a very good thing. So there you have it. That is multi-area OSPF configuration. Thanks for stopping by.